Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm behind the camera this morning doing my own filming, just the beginning part. Okay, let me tell you what we'll be doing this morning. I'm going to be doing a steamed cabbage, and it is a subscriber request. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys what we're gonna need for this video, and then I'm gonna tell you some steps that I'm gonna do off camera, and they would already be in process when I get back. Okay, I got like a medium to small head of cabbage with the green leaves on it. Okay, I have 2 red jalapeno peppers that I'm gonna de-seed and chop up finely for the just for the flavor, the peppery taste of it, just for flavoring. And then I have that's a half a cup of green bell peppers. I keep those in the freezer, you guys. I already have them chipped up. There was some that had grown out there in the garden. I'm gonna put those bell peppers in it. And okay, behind that those jalapeno peppers, I have 2 teaspoons of sugar. And next to that, I have like a little medium to small onion. And you see that rice vinegar? I started putting rice vinegar in mine and liked it simply because one day I didn't have any regular vinegar, so I put that in there. So you put any vinegar that you prefer in there, what you like, what your preference is. It can be the apple cider vinegar or just the regular white distilled vinegar. It really doesn't matter. Okay, I have some smoked pork shoulder. That's what I'm going to be seasoning. You see that pack right there? That's what I'm going to be seasoning the cabbage in. I have a pack of that. And then let me see, can I ease over here, you guys? Okay, with that in that white container with the orange lid on it, that's my bacon dripping. I'm going to be using about a couple of tablespoons of that, but I will show you how much I use because I'm going to do that on camera. And then I'll also probably be putting like a couple of tablespoons of butter. I'm not really sure about that yet. But on top of that box is some vegetable bouillon cubes. I'm going to be putting a couple of those in there. And then I have some black pepper. And then I'm going to put salt according to taste. Okay, let's get back to this cabbage and tell you what I'm going to already have did when I come back on camera. Okay, I'm going to take my pork shoulder. I'm going to wash it off and put it in approximately a couple of cups of water. And then let it start to cook. While I'm doing that, I will I'm going to take the green leaves off my cabbage and cut the stem part off and wash them thoroughly, and then chop them up. Okay, let me tell you something, guys. When I usually do those green leaves, because to me they just seem like that's where your real dirt is at, I take in after I chop them up, I soak them in a little salt for maybe about a couple of minutes, and I just switch them around real good and then rinse them out. Then I chop my cabbage. I take the core out of it, and then I chop them up. You'll see how I'm chopping, how they will be chopped up, but you won't see me chopping them up. And then I also wash them real good. I put them in my column and wash them. You know, you got to wash your cabbage also. So, and then I'm going to take, when I put my smoked meat on, I'm going to go ahead on then and put my green leaves in. If you're using your green leaves with your cabbage, guys, they take longer to cook than the head of cabbage. And I'm going to tell you about my family, and then you do cook yours according to your family. We like that. We like our cabbage cooked, not mush and not crunchy. Just good old regular type cooked cabbage like they used to be cooked long years ago. Now you know you got a lot of modern ways, and you adjust your food accordingly. So that's gonna be did, guys, when I come back. And then I just go ahead on and take up at that point. We're putting my cabbage in and showing you how I'm putting it in, which is very simple and real easy, but the cabbage always turn out real good. You can call this here steamed or regular boiled cabbage. It's not fried. That's a different process, but I'm cooking the way we eat ours, and that's boiled. Okay guys, I'll be right back, and I may not be filming when I come back if I can't figure out how to set this up on my own. I may have Tuck filming, so okay, I think I'm filming. All right, be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back, and if you can see over in the pot, I already have the smoked shoulder over there, and I have the ham hocks and those bouillon cubes I told you about. All of that is already in the pot, and I'm going to, I told you I'm filming myself, so I'm gonna be doing stuff a little different than I would if Chuck was in here filming for me. And I've been letting this cook. Can you see the green leaves and the little ham meat that's in there, the little pork shoulder that's in there? It's cooked. It's been cooking approximately, I say, 15 minutes. Okay, let me tell you what I'm gonna do next. I'm going to go ahead on and I seen that it was a lot of fat kind of rendered up from the little pieces of the pieces of pork shoulder. I'm gonna go ahead on and put my bacon dripping over in there, simply because I'm fixing to start putting the cabbage in, and when I get to stir and mix and want to have it already in there. I'm gonna go ahead on and I'm gonna put those little 2 teaspoons of sugar over in there, because when I do a taste test, if I need some more all of that, I can do it. But I think this is an easy way for me to get it mixed up by me doing it myself. Okay, I'm gonna put, there's probably about 1 tablespoon of this vinegar until I get the the cabbage all reduced down, and then I'm gonna go ahead on and start putting my cabbage in, you guys. Okay, let me hold this up. Still dripping water, because I told y'all I had washed it. I'm gonna get just as much as it can hold at this time. I'll cut it out. And then I'm going to let it reduce down and then put the rest. Okay. I had tasted liquor in there, and with the ham, with the pork shoulders. This really wasn't, I could tell it wasn't seasoned that much. I mean, didn't have enough salt in it, so I'm going to take just this little, probably a 4 teaspoons of that salt, and put it over it. And then I'm going to take my lid and put it on it and let this reduce down. When it reduces down, I'll come back and show you, or either once it reduced down, since I'm filming myself, I probably will go ahead on and add the rest of this cabbage. And let's see, I thought I could get some more up in here. And then I'll let it cook, whatever how long it cook. Maybe I can get all of this up in here at this time before I cut the camera off, and then I get it all mixed up together, and I come back and show you what it's looking like cooking, because that'll be it. Oh no, it won't be it. I almost forgot something, guys. I'm gonna put this on for a minute, and then I'll tell you what I'm fixing to say. I'm gonna move this out the way. I got that onion, that little, I'm gonna call it a little small onion, chopped up in here, and I got the bell peppers and the and that little red jalapeno peppers under there, and then oh, you may can't see it. Then I also took a piece of the pepper out of Tuck Garden because it's packed with flavor. I like the spiciness of it, and it's also, you know, it's spicy with some heat, but I didn't put very many seeds in there, but I left just a little seeds because even the outside of that pepper is kind of, you know, kind of hot. But let me see. Stir that down some, and maybe just go ahead on and put that up in there too, guys. Because I don't want this camera to get too hot. This is not the first time, you guys, that I filmed a video on my own. I filmed I'm not gonna put that back in there. I did those oven baked ribs on my own. And let me tell you something else too. That made me want some ribs when I was thinking about, oh yeah, I want me some ribs baked in the oven now. You know, cabbage holds a lot of water, and I didn't let those drain as long as I normally would let it drain. And I still had quite a bit of water up in here. Well, I call it broth. You guys, can you see over in the pot? You see, it don't take nothing, and that wasn't a big cabbage at all. Then I started trying to pull some of the green from the bottom, and that smoke meat from the bottom, and then I'm gonna take this here these other condiments and stuff and mix on over in there with it. Let me tell you something, you guys. Cabbage is something that you can season a lot of ways. In my mother's lifetime, she could fix the best cabbage, and we always had cabbage like this. Like I say, we don't like it too mush, and we don't like it, you know, some people say they like their cabbage half done, and I can understand that. You fix your food like you like to your liking. That's the beauty of it, and that's what I do most of the time for my family. And then when I take something out of serve to other people, I just try to fix it and season it the way that I think it's supposed to be seasoned. Now listen, yeah, my mama used to cook cabbage. She used to cook them with fresh neck bones and smoked neck bones. But I think I liked it better cooked with the fresh neck bone, because at first that's what in the country, that's what she would do. She would like boil her neck bones, get the broth from it, and then cook the cabbage in it, and then we would have the neck bones, because like I told you, you didn't have a lot of meat. You had enough seasoned meat in your vegetables to give it that seasoning, but you just didn't just have a whole lot of meat in your vegetables. that anyway, she would always put the vinegar. So try that vinegar. You know, if you don't already try that vinegar in your cabbage, you try that. And I'll tell you something else she used to do with her cabbage. She would take the she always put a pepper sauce. She would take that pepper sauce and put that over in her cabbage. Okay, you guys, I got everything mixed up, and I'm hoping that you can see inside this pot. I called myself, got that camera where you can see. And then you guys tell me how you think I did doing this video. I got my camera sit over here on the stove. Also, I'm just keep looking up there because I'm like, Lord, please don't let too much heat get up there to it. Let me get this stuff mixed up before I get the steaming and the heat and stuff. But you know what, guys? If I put that little salt up in there, and let me get me a little spoon and see, can I taste some of that broth? Uh-oh, I heard some of the noise. Taste a little of this broth. Ooh, just about perfect. But I tell you one thing I am gonna put on, and I'm gonna put this instead of, I don't want any more salt in there because the flavor is just there. It just need a little more salt to enhance. But I'm gonna put some of this complete in there. I like this complete. Let me go get a little complete, guys, and I'll be right back. Guys, I couldn't find the complete right then, but I don't want to keep leaving this camera over here waiting. So what I'm gonna do is just put this cap on there, and I find my complete, and I'm gonna put maybe about a half a teaspoon of that in. Okay, I'm gonna put my lid on it, and I'm gonna turn my burner down. I had it up on 7. I think I'm gonna turn it down on between the 5 or either the 4, or either 5 or 4, and let it do just like a little bit of low cooking. And I'll probably let it cook about probably 20 more minutes. It ain't gonna take no more than probably about 20 more minutes to finish them off. And but I'll let you know when I finish it up. And guys, I will be back to show you guys the finished product of the steamed cabbage, May style. Be right back. I got to cut y'all off now. Okay, you guys, this is the finished product of the steamed cabbage. And to the young lady that I told I was gonna bake them, going to do this cabbage for. Sorry it took me so long, but I kept forgetting it. I didn't write it, you know, it's a friend of ours that asked us to do it. Asked me to do it. So, but I let it cook 20 minutes. Now you'll let it cook to your doneness, but I let it steam about 20 more minutes and it's perfect. And I'm gonna show you how much broth or juice was left in the bowl after I, you know, pulled it up. I mean in the pot. Let me get it right here and just show you. Can you see it too? Okay, that's the broth was left out. I took the cabbage out, and as soon as this video is over with, I'm going to put the cabbage back in there because they're gonna be for dinner. That's how I remember to go ahead on and cook them. So okay, you guys. I think that's all I need to tell you guys about the steamed cabbage. I think I covered everything, and I did find my complete, and I sprinkle a half a teaspoon in, and like I told you, so many variations that you can, different ways that you can cook cabbage. So you just cook your cabbage like you like them, but this is the way I cook them: steam. I do them different for stir fry and all that. So not without any other talking, I'm gonna just say, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this video, and comment down below which cabbage do you like, steamed or stir fried. And okay guys, I will see you all in my next video, and remember, may love you guys. Bye.